What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris. This is Daily, and we're checking in for Stagurday. I have not done a Stagurday yet. This is my first one, so I wanted to kind of share one of my newer acquisitions with you guys. But first, I just wanted to give a quick, it's a quick video, but I want to give some thanks out because the last video that I posted about the 79 one dots, you guys responded, and of course you guys were gracious and kind again, and I'm really enjoying just a little bit of the conversations and messaging I'm getting with guys. Mario at MIDP 1980 EDC. He has a 1980 video. 1980 is his birth year, and he did a video about his carry there, and he was actually one of my first subscriber, and he was my first subscriber, and so I've been messaging back and forth a little bit with that gentleman, and then Cawthon Cutlery. He has a great channel. He's got this display case that's incredible. Like, anyone would be jealous of this display case. It's massive. You got to check out his channel. It's Cawthon Cutlery. I come to find out he's a 1978 birth year. So I'm not sure if he's made a video on a birth year carry or not, but it was just interesting because it's all kind of right around same age, that sort of thing. But he puts three newer knives in his display case on each episode, and then he puts 3 or 4 relic knives in his display case, and he put in a 79 one dot into the relic side that was missing a shield, which I mentioned in my video. I carry one of these 79 Stockmans that's missing one of the shield because it's just one of the characteristics of that time period, what kind of started to happen with case knives. And this is a fantastic knife. I love this knife. It's a very nice knife, but I love carrying it, and it's got a great walk and talk. Love that the acoustics. I think SJ Relics, I don't know if he started calling walk and talk acoustics. I know he's a musician, so it's a natural for him. But anyway, love that knife, and just want to say thank you. It was great to be acknowledged in Cawthon's video. I don't know, man, it just put a smile on my face, and that kind of conversation back and forth is what I'm here for, and here to take part in a little bit in this community, hopefully. I do a what I'm toting or what I'm carrying right now. Just wanted to show you, because some of you guys do that and I always forget to do that. But today I've got this, it's an 85 GEC 85 SFO easy open, and it's got this really pretty jig bone on it, and I've been carrying this knife this week, and I'd carried it once before for a while, and then cleaned the patina off of it a little bit, and then kind of babied it since then. I just decided, man, I gotta put this thing in my pocket. It's a great knife. So anyways, just wanted to say thanks, quick Stagurday update, and show you guys a knife, and so I don't know, stick around and check it out. All right, thanks, guys. Okay, guys, here is the knife. Look at that stag. This is a 1979 NKCA, National Knife Collectors Association, in this beautiful stag. I just love this stag. This is like some of, I don't know, in my opinion, like just some of the best stag with color and, you know, a little bit of gnarliness too, but on both sides of the knife, it's really, really good. Just look at that color, and this hasn't been like toasted or anything. This knife is in basically unused condition. It's a stainless knife, as some of these were, and as you can see, it's a single blade. And I'm really, really partial to single blades. So it's a 51-54 single blade trapper pattern. And man, I just think this is such a beautiful, beautiful knife. You guys know I like single blades. You know, some of you have seen the copperhead that I did the blade delete on. You know, I enjoy this knife and carry this knife quite often. So a single blade to me is kind of right in my wheelhouse, and I had to jump on this knife. Now I got this on eBay, so I paid a little bit for it, and it's okay. I had to have it, and that's why I kind of keep it. I'm not carrying this knife right now. I don't quite have the I don't know, I just for some reason I just want to keep this one pretty. You know, I get nervous about how the stag, I see stag knives that get carried a lot, this coloring and stuff just wears off really fast, and maybe that, you know, you might just call that character, and that's true, and I'm just not quite there yet. Let's take a slightly closer look at this guy's. Guilty of not showing stuff close enough in some of my previous videos, but you can see here, maybe you can see here if the light is right. This is a pinned shield. You can't see it right here, but this is a pinned shield, and I've mentioned before that the pin shield gets kind of rare around this time period. Started getting rid of, look at that. Started getting rid of the pin shield in '77, and it was complete by 1980. And this knife is actually really kind of I've heard that it's the only time this has happened in the history of Case knives where a knife is actually stamped on the blade with 2 different years. Now there's been transition knives which, like a Congress or a Muskrat, that have 1 year leftover blades they use the next year, and you'll have on one blade you'll have a you know, like a 10 dot and then or, you know, and on the other blade you'll have a 1 dot from the previous year of production because they left them over. But this actually, if you can see in there, this has 2 dots on it. This is a 2 dot knife. It looks kind of almost like 3, but it's a 2 dot knife. But then it is clearly stamped on the other side of the blade, 1979. And so they made some National Knife Collectors Association knives, I guess, in '78. And so, you know, this blade may have been made in '78, but then was stamped, and you can see, you know, the etching on here, clearly 1979. So, and I've heard from some collectors that this was the only year in which that occurred. So, you know, I don't know how rare or anything it is. I mean, most important to me, I don't care as much about rarity as I just do like, man, I love that stag, and the fact that it's on like both sides, pin shield, single blade. It just checks all the boxes for me, and so this is something I just wanted to share with you guys. Tell me what I don't know. Do you like these? What do you think about the stainless blades? You guys ever like stainless blades in some of these older knives? I don't mind it at all, really. I mean, this is a 46-year-old knife, and I don't know. I'm just really. This is one that I'm really stoked on. I really like this. I've got some other Stag knives, but this is one of the ones that's really up there for me. So I don't know. Thank you guys for checking out the video, and hope you guys are having a nice Stagger day. And I don't know. Let me hear what you're carrying in the comments, or about your Stag knife in the comments. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and have a fantastic weekend.